How was your holidays, guys?
Great.
How was the cold weather? How was the weekend that treated you guys?
I was in
Did
the
it
press
affect
box.
you guys?
I was in the press box for the Bedlam
You're in
game, so I
Stillwater.
can't complain too much. My trees, they're done. They're toast.
Well, Don, what are you hearing from the local businesses? How was Small Business Saturday for them?
We talked to a lot of local businesses up in Edmond who really suffered because they had a multitude of problems. First of all, you know, there was ice falling out of the sky. It was cold.
There's that, yes.
And that keeps the customers away. There also were power outages. So we had stores, particularly we talked to people in Kickingbird Square. They had no power. Their stores were open. We talked to Joe Hyde, a friend of ours who used to work here, who runs a bookstore there, Best of Books. And he was actually offering customers flashlights when they came in so they could shop. But they didn't come in because they looked and it looked like it was dark, and they said, well, they're closed. They weren't. So they had a bad Saturday.
How did that compare nationwide? Was it okay nationwide? I mean, bad weather was here.
Most of the stuff we've heard about the early Christmas shopping season has been pretty positive. You never really know until later, and sometimes we forget also in all of the publicity that Black Friday gets that that's really not the busiest shopping time. Most people shop a little closer to Christmas, and we'll find out. I haven't heard anything dire about you know, people's buying habits this year. And I know the people in Edmond, for instance, you know, they're saying, well, we're just going to do this again next week. Or, you know, and Joe even said at his bookstore, I'm going to have authors in here. We're going to have things on sale. We talked to several other business people in Edmond who are doing the same kind of thing. And people still have to get their Christmas shopping done someday. So, and people do seem to really want to shop local around Oklahoma City. We've talked to people who you know, unless you're going to buy an Xbox or a big screen TV, you're going to go to one of the big retailers. But if you want to buy something smaller, something more personal, if you want to support your local retailers, a lot of people tell us they like to do that. So I think the local retailers are going to be doing fine. They just not going to get it done on Small Business Saturday.
I was out and about Saturday. I got to tell you, the city looked like a ghost town. Between the winter weather and between the OU game that night, there weren't people on the streets. Some of the businesses I went into were pretty empty. I did hit the winter shops up at Leadership Square. There were a lot of people there, and that's some local shopping.
The impact of that also is on the workforce. We have to shop. We have a lot of kids, so we have to shop at discount shoe stores a lot of times. And the one we go to all the time told us that because of what happened on Black Friday and then Saturday, their payroll gets set based on what their sales are the previous week. So they may try to recoup it, but they're going to have fewer people available to wait on customers because of the low sales. So if you go into some of these stores this week, especially some of the smaller merchants, you may have to wait a little while. The customers may come, but there may not be as many people around to stock the shelves or ring the cash registers.
That's a good point.